Let's get started. Psychology of Candlesticks. We need to get in our head two terms. There is three types of market movements, but just two animals, okay? Number one, the bullish market, which means going up. And number two, the bearish market, which means going down. There's also sideways, but we don't have an animal for that one. Look, the reason we call bullish going up is because when the bull attacks, he goes from the bottom to the top, right? Making an upwards movement to attack. And the reason we call a bearish market when it's going down, a bearish market, it's because when the bear attacks with the close, makes a downwards movement, right? From top to bottom. And that's the reason why they call these two animals the different market movements. And one thing, the reason you have a bull in New York, in Wall Street, it's because it symbolizes the strength of the American economy. Fun fact, huh? Great. So, remember we were talking about why it's important to have these four values, the open, close, high, low in your chart, the OCHL. It's because it represents more than just numbers. It's a battle between the bulls and the bears, right? They're fighting constantly to determine something. Look, every candle is a battle between bulls and bears. And if we compare the closing price to the highs and lows, and you'll know who won the battle. It takes a lot of analysis. See, online, you'll find a lot about candlestick patterns or about types of candlesticks, and they have already predetermined names and all of that. But I like to take this approach of leaving it very open to interpretation because it's very good for us to think. I mean, the more we exercise the brain by looking at a chart and thinking what does this mean, then the better we become. Looking at just a candle and a pattern and saying, oh, this is this because it's called like that, so this is going to happen. That's going to make you lose money because you're not thinking. You're just repeating like a parrot, and that's never good. So look at this candle right here, no? We know it opened around here and it closed around here. But look at this super long bottom wick. What is it saying? That the bears were pushing really hard, yet the bulls managed to recover and drive the price all the way up here again, no? And, well, the maximum was here, but when they closed, it's over here. So it's saying that there is a lot of bear pressure accumulated over there. There's a lot of sell intent. It's starting to make sense. Great. Let's look at some examples, no? I'm going to tell you a few of them, but what I would like you to do is to, after I tell you just a few of these ones, I'm not going to tell you all of them, to pause the slide and to just look at them and think. Maybe you can write it down. What do you think these candlesticks are telling you? I mean, and it's completely subjective, okay? And you're only going to start getting the hang of it once you start looking at thousands of charts and you start looking every day at your charts and you start saying, okay, look, this candle, what is it saying? Okay, what happened after this candle, you know? And the more you see it, then the more you're going to build up your philosophy about what do you think they are saying, because that's the idea. I want to teach you, as I told you, there is no secret method. I want to teach you how to think and how to arrive to your own conclusions. So, look, the first one right here. So far we know one thing, no? This candle right here, nobody won. Why? Because it opened and it closed exactly on the same price. That's why it's like a cross. There's no body on the candle. So, this candle right here, no? Same one as the example before. It opened around here, closed around here, yet bears managed to push all the way down here. So what is it saying to us? That there is a lot of sell intent accumulated. So maybe the bulls won the battle, but it's not likely. Maybe they cannot win the war. That's what we need to learn to spot, okay? Let's check this candle over here. What is it saying to us? Well, it opened here, it closed here, and yet the bulls managed to push the price all the way up here, right? So there is a lot of buy pressure accumulated, no? There's a lot of buy intent. So maybe the bears won the battle, but maybe the bulls can win the war, okay? Then look at this one. In this one, full bull domination, and it's a full win for them. Why? They open here, they don't care about anything, and they close here, right? There was no excessive bear forces driving the prices in a different direction than what they wanted. So remember, the only way that this is going to work is that you start looking at charts, and a lot of them, and start thinking when you look at the candles and try to arrive to your own conclusions. I mean, there is no secret method, no signals, no master techniques, no. Take your trading platform from our approved broker sections of thetradingbible.com or your own. Open your charts and start looking at candlesticks as much as you can. And then arrive to your own conclusions by looking at them in several periods and starting to think.